Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes Prime Master Alpha Trion and with his Pretender Shell buddy Landmine. So let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this set. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here are Alpha Trion and Landmine together. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Prime Master himself. And here is Alpha Trion. And unfortunately, he's not in his red and purple color scheme. He's white and yellow now, which is weird. But anyway, so let's get in closer so you can take a look at his head sculpt. And you can see they actually tried to paint his face yellow, which is really nice. Although some of the yellow got splashed over the white a little bit, but whatever. And unfortunately, he has a belly button screw now. It's not the belly button rivet, but it's a belly button screw. So they brought back the belly button screws with Alpha Trion here. Interesting. But yeah, it's a pretty cool Prime Master right here. I don't really care much for these, but it's still pretty cool. You know, he has articulation of his own, so he does have a ball joint at the head, you know, really wiggly, and got a ball joint at the shoulders, can move out a little bit, and can raise up all the way. Yay! So he can do hooray like that, and you know, he has a double hinge right here. There's a hinge right there for the hips. You can move up that far, you can move back only that far, and can bend the knees both ways if he wants to. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the little Prime Master. You can see on the back, you know, he has this he has his logo right there. He has purple logo, pink logo actually, some pink diamonds. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so let's reunite Alpha Trion with some of the other Prime Masters. And here is Alpha Trion compared with Leech Maximo, Micronus, and Vector Prime. And you can see how they scale with one another. And yeah, they're basically the same size and the same gimmick here and there, but they're pretty cool. And as you can see, Alpha Trion and Vector Prime, they are the same mold with each other, just a different thing on their back. So, so yeah, it's the same mold. You know, it's the same mold except for the belly button screw and the belly button rivets right here. So, yeah, I don't know why they had to go back to the belly button screw, but well, it is what it is. So let me remove these guys, and we shall take a look at the Pretender Shell known as Autobots Landmine. And yeah, and as you can see, Landmine is a recolor and remold of Metal Hawk. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get in closer so you can take a look at the details. You can see Landmine has no face because because the Prime Master is supposed to sit inside to give him his face. And you can see there is an Autobot symbol on his chest. And yeah, I do like the molding details, you know, of the Pretender Shell, which is pretty cool. And you do have the big cannon on his back, which unfortunately is not picked out in paint, which is whatever. Nice gray for the belt, and nice red right here for the belly. A little bit of red right there on the hips, red on the knees, and that's pretty much it for the paint. And gray on the helmet as well. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And of course, articulation is only the arms rotation, so that is pretty much it for the articulation. So so yeah, let's put Alpha Trion inside Landmine. So then to do that, you want to open the Pretender Shell. You can see there's a lot of molding detail right here inside the shell, so that is pretty cool. And now you want to take Mr. Alpha Trion, so just put him inside the wise and all-knowing Alpha Trion right here, and just close that up, and there we go. And the one thing I really like about Landmine is I can see there's a hole, you know, in his chest. You can see, no, not in his chest, in his helmet. So you can actually see the face of the Prime Master, so that's pretty cool. So now Landmine has a face. Hey, and yeah. So for a quick size comparison, here is Landmine compared with his other Pretender Shell buddies. Got Skull Grin, Cloudburst, and of course Metal Hawk. And you can see the blatant and this is my tongue malfunctions. You can see the differences between the two molds. The chest is definitely remolded, but otherwise it's the same mold. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Pretender Shell comparisons. And of course, just like with the other Pretender Shells, Landmine does have his own weapon mode. So to get him into his weapon mode, you want to open up this chest right here, and Alpha Trion will just jump out by himself, but just close that up, and to transform him into his weapon mode, just flip this around and just flip this around. And the one thing I like to do for the arms is just raise them up just like that. In my opinion, you know, it makes it look way better. And for Alpha Trion right here, just fold him in half to transform him into his core mode. And for the core mode, you can actually use it for the prime armors, or the combined mode feet, or the matrix of leaderships, or you can the matrices, I don't know how to pronounce the plural word for the matrix, but anyway, you can plug it into the matrix, and you can or you can, you know, use the Titan Master connection and plug it into your other Titan Master robots, you know, has heads or else you want to have nightmares looking at those. But anyway, so just plug this into the two ports right there, and it's a tight connection. There we go, just plug that in, and there you have Landmine in his weapon mode, and looks pretty cool. I do quite like that. I mean, it's just, you know, the Pretender Shell is just, you know, lying down on his chest, lying down on his face, but well, it is what it is. But at least he still transforms, kinda, you know. Yeah, at least he still has weapon mode. And you know, this is a 5mm peg right here. You can actually use your other deluxes, your Legends class figures, your, no, not core class, but your Power of the Primes Legends class, or your Combined Wars Legends class, or Titans Return Legends class. You can use them to hold this as a weapon. So it's pretty cool, you know. Yeah, I do quite like this little gimmick right here of having a weapon mode. So that's pretty cool. So let me get these two guys into their robot modes real quick, so that I can actually, you know, sign off right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Power of the Primes Prime Master Alpha Trion with the Pretender Shell known as Landmine. And I just sneezed. Oh, bless myself. I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, just like the other Prime Masters or Pretender Shells, I really like this set. I really dig this set. It's a fun set to mess with. I only bought these just for the Pretender Shells because they are, you know, what attract me, you know, they're the attraction right here. And they're pretty cool. They're fun to mess with. They can transform into their weapon mode. You can have the Pretender gimmick, and that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. I mean, the Prime Master is also cool. You can, you know, transform him into his core mode. You know, plug in to your other Titan Master buddies, Titan Master Deluxes, Leaders, Voyagers, and plug it as a head, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, you can do that if you want to. But yeah, pretty cool set in my opinion. So from a scale of 1 to 5, yeah, a lot of playability here, so I'll say 5 out of 5, just like the other Pretender Shells. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, alright, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Power of the Primes reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed, so I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below as well. So, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Power of the Primes Prime Master Alpha Trion with a Pretender Shell known as Landmine, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.